Alrighty, today we're going to go over how to draw a T-Rex skull. Completely easy, simple, for beginners. You should be able to draw this because the way the skull is, because it's a fossil, it's going to be, you basically want to get the general idea of it, and it doesn't have to be exact. And you'll see what I mean, okay? Stay all the way to the very end of the video if you like dinosaurs. Very, very short lesson, so let's get started. Hey, alrighty, let's get started over here. We're gonna go over how to draw a Tyrannosaurus skull. So, alright, let's get started. So, it's gonna be in two chunks first. So, first thing I'm gonna do over here is I'm gonna draw a curved line here. That's gonna be the back of the head. Pulling up over here, kind of the brow area. It's gonna keep pulling down. Pull up just a bit. It's like a little, almost like a mountain. Down, and then a curve at the end. It's gonna be the front, okay? And by the way, I gotta say something. When you're drawing this one, you can be very, very unexact. You don't have to be exact on this very much. Just as long as you get the impression of it, and I say this with every video, that's good enough. The impression of it's completely fine. Especially with something like this. This is a fossil, right, that they dug up, so it's gonna be, there's always gonna be changes from fossil to fossil a little bit, you know? So curved line here in for underneath this is gonna be the jaw area, the upper jaw. Pulling in over here. I'm just gonna keep dragging it out here because it's a cheekbone on this side. But if I was to make it a little jaggedy in a different way, it would totally not matter. That's what I mean by you can kind of like put your own flavor into it, or if you're just doing it, it's completely fine like that. Let's go over here to this side. Out. Down, in over here. Let's put like a, bigger on the top and then smaller at the bottom. That's gonna be that eye. All right, so for the eye socket. Let's go over here for the nasal cavity. He had a very big nasal cavity because apparently his, I think his olfactory, basically, I think it's called the olfactory nerve, right? Basically, he could smell really well. And how do they know about that stuff, right? What they do is they do an MRI on the skull, and they can tell, like, the space where normally that would be for smelling, like that part of the brain. And they can tell it's a huge, right, the space for that. And that's how they can tell. Because they do the MRI. They're like, oh, this space over here that has this is really big, so that must mean it's incredibly strong. That's generally the idea from my understanding. So let's pull over here. Let's pull on some teeth. And his teeth were huge and they were like banana shapes. I keep hearing they're more for like crunching, like this huge crunching kind of thing. So down over here. Out over here for the lower jaw now. We're gonna start the lower jaw. Pulling down. Out. A little bit right there at the end of the jaw. Okay, let's do the bottom part of the lower jaw now. Back here, down over here, out over here, curve down, up there. All right. And let's do the same thing, these teeth upward. So, putting in these pieces, generally one at a time. And they also had he had empty space over here for, I guess, like nerves and muscles and stuff like that. Little one over here sometimes, and then one over here in the back. And I know that's called something, I just forgot the name of it. So let's go over here, and when you're looking through something, it's not cardboard, right? So we're looking through it. There's a depth to it. So what you can do is do something like this, draw like a smaller shape. It could be different, it can be similar, and then fill it in like this, right? You're filling it in like so, and then that'll be the only one where like the darkness is on the top. Maybe this one we could do the bottom here, because I want it to be obvious which one is the eye, right? Down over here, down over here. Same thing over here on this end a little bit. And then same thing goes over here, right? Let's put a lot of the dark on the bottom because we're looking through this three-dimensional skull. That's a big part of this. A little bit over here. Like so. And same thing goes for the attachment here. Same thing's gonna be dark. Right on. Out over here, down. Line. Line over here. Line over here. And let's go over here on this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side. Curve, curve, curve. And we're gonna draw a little bit over here, like a line right here, because there is a cheekbone that goes up. This cheekbone goes up a little bit, and there will be some bit of bending in that direction. Over here, over here. And now we're throwing, everything else right here is extra because this is a fossil. You can draw thin lines, right? You can draw these thin lines, but they can do all kinds of stuff right now. So, you know, like you can draw these thin things to put scratches in here to do the edges of rock, right? We're doing little edges of the fossil there, right? Like something like that. Alrighty. And you can just kind of keep it going. They have to be thinner though, so that they are adding to the detail as opposed to detracting from it, you know? Because if we throw these huge, thick lines in this area, it's just not going to work. So, continuing to do that. And then continuing there. But anyways, another thing you can do right here is draw teeth in the back and fill them in like a little, like maybe smaller here. They can kind of it'll look more 3D if you do that, right? Like there's teeth in the background there. And there you go, it's a T-Rex skull. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and that's it. Talk to me in the comments, I'll reply to every single comment, okay? So test me, comment on a bunch of videos, and I'll comment on all of them. Talk to you later, all right? Later. Hey, for those of you that are a little bit more serious and you really want to kind of upgrade your art skill all around, I have these beginner art lessons here on my Skillshare. So the idea with this is that some people that, you know, for example on YouTube, people just kind of want to draw what's in the video and just generally have a fun time. They're not always concerned about the little details and stuff about learning how to do this stuff, you know, long term. And I get that, that's fun. But for some people want to upgrade their art ability entirely, like all around, like they're serious about it. If that's you, go here. Like I said, there's programs here on even some of the same material. Like I said, it's just a lot more in depth. My eye drawing program is an hour as opposed to the video I have on YouTube, which is like 10 minutes, right? You can still learn from both, but like I said, if you really want more and you really want to make this part of your life, go here. I have same thing over here, how to draw a dragon head. I have anime, I have cartoons. There's categories for everything, and everything is for beginners. The other thing about this website is it's incredibly easy to watch it. This is like the Netflix of like drawing lessons. So you can go through the entire site, see everybody else's lessons. And normally the site costs like 30 to 40 bucks a month. Because you're watching this video right now, if you're still watching right now, you get it for free for at least a month.
like 30 days, that's a lot. But just what you have to do is go over here to the video, go down, first link in the description, the very, very first link. That gives you free access to this whole thing for 30 days. You just go over here, you click this thing, boom, and then you sign up. And it's super easy, and the cool part is you can just straight up cancel it before the 30 days is up, and you never pay a single thing. You never pay a cent, and you got all this learning from it. But yeah, like I said, that's an option for you guys. If you guys want to do it, absolutely go hit that up. And that's it. So talk to you later, and hopefully I'll catch you over there later. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Over here on the right, you're going to see my most recent upload, and on the top corner over here, you're going to see just another selection, another cool selection that has to do kind of with the subject of this video. And over here at the top, you can hit the subscribe to see a lot more. This is awesome, and I'll see you next time.